look, you all hear the jingle bells in the air. It's that time of year. I know you're all excited to get to our annual holiday spooktacular. That's right. I'm mixing up the holidays.
Ooh, I love a spooky, scary Christmas tree. Send shivers down your spine. A snowman melts and I do well, and then we're all just fine.
Yeah, I don't feel great until I see the life out of a snowman's coal eyes leave it. But before all that, we have a new patron. This patron is Javen Spencer.
Woo!
Javen, thank you so much.
Thank you, Javen.
This rules. Thank you for becoming. Yeah.
What a Christmas present. A gift for us.
Right at the buzzer of the end of the year. Actually, I think a couple of weeks back. We might be a little behind on this. But Javen, thank you. Sorry, I was like, we're doing emails later. I have to double check. But Javen, thank you so much. What truly a Christmas miracle.
Yeah, Javen, you saved the rec center and this podcast.
Yeah, I don't want to jump off this. I don't want to jump off this podcast. I want to yell through the streets.
Exactly.
Merry Christmas, you old Podbean hosting service.
Merry Christmas, you old Spotify and loan.
Merry Christmas, the Twitter post that I usually don't do half the time.
Merry Christmas, Instagram. Here's your one story every 2 months.
Javen, thank you. Genuinely, thank you so very much. And I mean, it's the new, whether it's now or in the new year, there's still time to become our patron. And if you want a cool shout out where we reference a movie in the public domain, which it is, I think. Technically it is.
Stay away from us, censors.
Yeah, don't. We look. We can talk about Jimmy Stewart all we want in that context. But if you want that, go to patreon.com/Kame House Party, and just a measly $3. Yeah, $2 on top of that $3, you get weekly bonus content.
That's right. Those trailer snark boys are just waiting for you behind the paywall.
Yeah, if you want to know what that means, you got to get behind that paywall. I won't explain further.
And without further ado, I think we got a cue of some kind.
Kame House Party.
Hey, Vince, no.
I messed with my camera, but I'm back.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Kame House Party. I am Aaron.
And I am Vince.
It is the only improv comedy Dragon Ball podcast in the known universe. And normally we're going through Dragon Ball episode by episode, laugh by laugh, goof by goof.
Frame by frame. Quote by quote.
Two if by land. One if by sea.
Two if by land, one if by fused.
Ooh. But not today. Today we are going to do a tradition, I think officially, our holiday special. Our last episode of the year before 2022 rolls around. This is our last hurrah. We do something a little bit special, which we'll get to. But first we have to, just like at the office, you're not going to be there for a bit. You gotta, not that what we're going to do is garbage, but you gotta clean everything out. You got to get all your work done Make sure there's nothing left over for the new year. You want to start fresh.
Yeah, that's more of it. We want to start
Yeah.
fresh. Not that these emails are stale. No.
Mm-mm.
They've been sitting in a airtight container,
Mm-hmm.
waiting for the moment where we thought this is going to be the best use case for them.
So
Which is ready.
so airtight. There's a vacuum when I
Mhm.
when I open up my phone. Pine,
Fresh.
like the smell of winter, peppermint,
Mhm.
spices of mold wines.
Yeah.
These are
That unique smell of like the snow bearing clouds above your head, just waiting to dump all that annoying snow on you. You'll like it for the first 15 minutes and you'll be like, it smells fresh. And then within 10, it smells like diesel and banana peels, takeout containers, and cigarette butts.
Yeah, I guess still a lot of banana peels in New York.
It's our primary import. It's California and then New York City, baby.
But we got 3 big emails. Let's do them. Let's do it to it. So the first one is from Dylan, who writes, "Hey, Vince and Aaron, I love what you guys are doing with the podcast. I started watching Dragon Ball earlier this year since I had never seen the OG series, and I've made it up to the Majin Buu saga and Z. Well, earlier this year. Okay, wow, you are booking through it.
Yeah, that's a pace that we literally cannot do.
Per the laws of this podcast, we can't. I don't know if I'm going to do Super or GT after I finish off the Z series, but I'll probably end up watching both. Anyway, looked around to see if there were any watch along podcast because it's 2021 and there's a podcast for everything now. I mean, craned us.
Yeah, we're suckers.
I listened to a couple, and you guys are far and away the best. Oh, yes, that's what I need.
Gotta take that.
That's
Cool
my heart's
now.
growing several sizes from this.
Boom, boom, boom.
I am listening to you on 2 timelines right now. The present, where we are just about to get to the longest 5 minutes in history, and the archive, where I've just made it past the General Blue saga. I have to say, it's super fun to hear the style of the pod develop over the course of the archive. I wish you guys the best of luck, and I trust you will put my 5 Patreon bucks a month to good use. Keep fighting, Dylan. Dylan, thank you for writing in. Thank you for being a patron, telling us
Thank you.
how you found us. It's very much appreciated.
Yeah, that's great. I don't know, Aaron, if I could listen to our podcast in parallel with itself. Like, I think that'd be a very challenging thing for me because I have a hard time listening to my own voice. But also like us back in the General Blue era. That's so long ago. That's ridiculous. I'm remembering how awful and weird that was. But that was so long ago. I don't know if we had all these segments that we have now, or if we had solidified the format to this degree. But...
I just assumed we were babies. It was just it's wah 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 for an hour. A bunch of us spitting up.
Yep. That's what we called improv back then.
The spit up method.
Oh, cream of spinach. Yes, and blah. Chicken noodle soup.
Yeah, what an experience. Like, Godspeed and God bless. Next email is from Tristan. Last name was Canada, so I'm gonna assume. So speaking of the wintry months, our neighbors to the north, Tristan writes. Okay. Tristan writes, "Hello, I've been listening to your fucking podcast since early 2017. Never wrote in, never contacted y'all. Even though I've listened for so long, I'm only on episode 119 of Dragon Ball, and y'all psycho MFers on 200 something Dragon Ball Z. Take a fucking vacation or something. Slow the F down. Jesus, man, can't keep up. But for real, y'all are awesome, and I love your shit. Keep
Keep
fighting. Tristan, wow, coming at us hard.
I had me sitting up in my seat. Oh, this motherfucker. Tell my ass to slow down. I've been doing this for 5 years. I wish we could go faster.
We're at a steady pace.
This is a reasonable pace.
It's a reasonable sprint around the Dragon Ball universe.
Mm-hmm. Like, we're not breaking any like land speed records, but like when you see Aaron and Vince, like the two old guys that we are, like doing laps around the track, and we've been doing it for like an hour, you're like, oh my God, those guys have ran a marathon and a half. But I get it. You're on 129, whatever.
So
it's just more to love, Tristan.
I will say that. Well, wait. Oh, he's not even out of regular Dragon Ball yet.
Nope.
Oh my!
He's got about 30 episodes left.
Yeah.
Not to mention all the shit we do in between.
I know he's. Wow, it's gonna be a minute before you hear this. Maybe skip ahead for the holidays.
But I do, Aaron, I have to say, we may have inadvertently created the shonen of podcasts.
Go on.
Like, instead of being rivals, we're best buds. But we've set out to do a thing where, like, we're going to watch every episode and iteration of Dragon Ball. And we are doing it. We've got discrete arcs. We've had some recurring villains, Bulma. And everybody's disappointed in like the first couple movies that we did. So we have room to improve. And once we get Mappa involved, we're going to be everybody's number one.
Yeah, we're slowly transitioning into 3D. Testing out for some big improv scenes.
Exactly. We're like, we don't know if we want to stick with this, but
yeah, we can't. There's too much improv here that 2D us couldn't handle. We have to go and do our 3D models.
If we want to do a Laurent, it's got to be in 3 dimensions. Improv form.
Last email.
Yeah,
because we have an entire like improv saga to get to.
Yeah.
But of course, from Master Researcher Nick on this Yuletide email writes, "Hey Vince and Aaron, long time no write, mostly due to the lack of memes, anything noteworthy, eyebrow raising regarding the anime manga until now. First, that flashback of Bardock, where Bardock appears to be leading an army against Frieza? Yeah, in Bardock, father of Goku, that's Frieza's army, which Bardock was beating the snot out of until Frieza entered the fray. Meaning Frieza just killed a bunch of his own men along with the Saiyans because he felt like it, apparently. Okay, so, all right, he was not a leader of men.
He was not a leader of men. He was a beater of men.
Secondly,
egg on our face.
Whoopsie. Secondly, look, we arrived late. We tried to clock the situation as best we can.
Yeah. But there was nothing there after we got there.
Yeah.
We just saw a big flash of light. This little guy said, "My son lives on."
And then
we
we're
just put the pieces together.
We're like, this isn't the convention. I mean, everyone's dressed up, but
this is Hall B. 2B.
Oh, it's in the other building. There's Hall B at the convention center. There's Hall B at the hotel.
At the hotel. Yeah,
I think we're supposed to be at the hotel one. All right. Well, let's just. Well, you want to watch this planet blow up and then head back? And
let's just watch. There can't be too much.
Yeah, we'll catch the end of this. Secondly, if it's not been mentioned in the podcast proper, the dub does change Vegeta's character by stating he wouldn't be a mass murderer were it not for Frieza's influence. On the one hand, that's a massive disservice betrayal of Vegeta's character because Vegeta would still be a murderous bastard due to being the egotistical elite prince of a warrior race. Because I don't think he ever said that in your dub
Not in
specifically.
my dub. He never said like, sorry. He never said, Kakarot, Frieza made me do it. Like, he said like he manipulated me a little bit, that kind of thing. But
maybe that might have been like, in case anyone's recording this.
yeah. In case my
it wasn't
future
me.
wife is around.
It wasn't me. I plead the Shaggy defense.
Frieza came in and caught me red-handed. Made me kill a bunch of people next door. Picture this. I was the prince of all Saiyans, blowing up the bathroom floor. I don't remember any verses.
That's it. You're good.
All right.
That's all you need. All right. On the other, Nick continues. On the other hand, depending on how much the dubbing team knew about Dragon Ball Z, the original run of both the manga and anime were both complete by the time it was dubbed for the States. The change in Vegeta's character does make him hanging out with the Z fighters much easier to swallow. Personally, I would have been fine if they just kept to the Japanese script, with the exception of Frieza killing Vegeta's father after promising he wouldn't. The personal motivation is enough to cause Goku to start changing how he views Vegeta, in my opinion. What's your guys' thoughts on the matter? He's bad. He killed those bugs. That's not canon, but that'll never go away.
Yeah. I think that portrayal of young, headstrong, I'm doing my job, Vegeta, it can't be erased, right? I don't. Like for me, when I was watching this, like first time, experiencing all that Dragon Ball stuff, I did have a bit of a problem with Vegeta being on the team essentially for a while, right? It wasn't until the Buu saga that I was like, all right, Vegeta, you made a little bit of a redemptive thing happen, and I respect the hell out of that now. You're a dad, you've got other things to care about, you're not just the warrior prince, blah, blah, blah. Where we are now, though, he's still a warrior prince to me. There's like, cry as you might just means he has a conscience, Goku said it best, a heart of stone. Like, if your heart was truly made out of stone, you wouldn't be able to shed tears like that.
They'd be stone tears.
Yeah, they'd be fucking pebbles, dog.
This man is over here crying pebbles.
That's one hard motherfucker.
Fruity cocoa.
Fruity cocoa. Honey grams. Sugar smacks. Crying them all.
All the posts.
All
the post brand.
It's a postman, baby.
Vegeta.
Yeah.
Vegeta
started putting things in post. Got him.
I do like the whole, like, it's basically like, well, this sucks. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting to take my revenge. Yeah, I killed a few people. Probably, I might not have done as much if I didn't have to for Frieza.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, to me, the whole tragedy is like, I've been waiting to take my revenge. I thought I had it, and I didn't. Goku, your only hope. To me, that's the Vegeta.
Mm-hmm. And the ultimate, his own failure of not reaching the Super Saiyan level that he thought he was, and getting mercilessly beat in front of people he deemed as weaklings. It's never going to sit well. Even the toughest kid, when he gets his ass beat, is going to cry in front of people.
I feel like okay, here's what I guaranteed. Got back to Earth. Yamcha, blowhard, too cocky for his own good. As soon as he sees Vegeta, he's like, "Hey, I heard you got beat by Frieza." Ha ha ha. And then Vegeta's like, "All right," and walks over to Bulma. And that was that.
That was
It's
it.
your spite.
He goes, and which one is your woman?
Okay, great. She's mine now.
She's mine now. I'm going to go train in the gravity
Yeah.
chamber. Then I'm going to make sweet love to her.
Honestly, not that hard, I guess. I heard she takes in like pretty much any martial artist that needs a place to crash. I saw the old episodes. Like months, right? You just live there.
You didn't even have a job. I was working for Frieza at the time.
I'm a free agent right now. More into consultation when it comes to world conquering. Trying to get into that game.
If I'm not careful, I might end up working for Dog President. And what are you
No.
going to do? Go back to the dragons or whatever?
To your bachelor pad that I don't know, your parents left you. I don't know your backstory. Who cares? Some cave you found when you were 10?
Anyway, Bulma's pregnant.
Yep, that fast. Now I need to see fan art of like Vegeta at like a computer with a headset. So you need to diversify the solar systems you enter. Don't just try and conquer out of one solar system. There's usually one or two planets that are actually pretty good. The rest are garbage.
Oh, but Mr. Vegeta, what about the moons? Should we conquer the moons of these planets?
So here's the beauty of it. It's like a subprime package. The moon is a part of it. You don't worry about that. If you go for the moon, you might think, oh, the moon's smaller, it's easier to conquer. No, then there's like a battle, and like that's technically an invasion, and then space government gets involved. No.
And Mr. Vegeta, I think this is the final question before we have to hop off the Zoom. What would you say about the ethics of galactic conquest?
Trunks, not right now. Trunks, I will fight you later. Daddy's on the phone. Daddy's on the phone. Sorry, he wants to sit here. This is my son. He will be quiet. Ethics is, as it says on my website, don't play with daddy's hair. Ethics are for chumps. You want to be a Yamcha or you want to be a Vegeta? Again, as stated on my website. Vegetas get laid and paid.
Oh yeah, and I think on the website it said Yamchas get laid in a grave.
Mm-hmm. Oh, have you seen that photo? That's a real photo, by the way. That's not Photoshop. He actually, I saw him die. Get this, a vegetable killed him.
Oh, does he have celiac disease?
No, an anthropomorphic vegetable man beat his ass.
Are you sure you should say that in front of your son?
Ass. He's heard.
Oh.
He's heard worse. All right, go fly off. Come on, Mom's calling you.
Well, Mr. Vegeta, I just like to say thank you for being our guest speaker for Capsule Corp Real Estate and Investments. We really appreciated your time, and I think all of us on the Zoom here, everybody in their windows, are walking away with great tools for when we go into our own solar system and look to colonize other planets. Thank you, Mr. Vegeta.
No, thank you for having me. Look, I'll send the deck out, and just again, as a bonus, there's a little. I also do mentoring, and I'm a motivational speaker as well. If you know any events that are coming up, I have a little preview of my event, 10 ways to get off your ass. How to find the Prince of all Saiyans inside you. But gentlemen, thank you for your time. My assistant will email the deck out to all of you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Vegeta. Thank you so much. And happy holidays.
That's an Earth holiday, but I get it. And scene.
scene.
The email's not done, Vince.
Hell yeah.
Also, yeah, y'all forgot we were reading emails.
Mission accomplished.
Nick's final paragraph for the year
Yeah.
2021. Oh, that
Love
sounds ominous. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to be
Nick,
like that.
Nick will be writing many more paragraphs in the years to come.
Years.
It.
Nick, you got years of paragraphs ahead of you. I'm not calling anything. Also, in reference to last week, DC Comics produced a slew of Looney Tunes meets DC Comics a few years back. Marvin the Martian versus Martian Manhunter being one of them. It's actually quite well written. Up there with Jonah Hex and Yosemite Sam. Ooh, nice. 2 cowpokes.
Okay.
And Lex Luthor. Who do you think they paired Lex Luthor up with? What Looney Tunes character? Not Tiny Toons, Looney Tunes.
Lex Luthor versus Tweety Bird.
I like that. Both bald is how
Yeah.
you went, I think.
I said big head, bald.
Lex Luthor and Porky Pig.
Ooh, a matchup I wouldn't have put together, but I'm glad they did.
A capitalist pig
Mm-hmm.
with a regular pig. What's Porky's job?
That's all, folks. He's the closer.
He's he's closing Madison Square Garden
That's right.
every goddamn night.
They wheel out that huge Looney Tunes sign. And he pops through. Now, that's all, folks.
Crowd goes wild.
He dips out. Immediately rips a cigarette.
$50K a night for that.
$50K, baby. Doing bigger numbers than J. Cole.
But that's we are freed from email responsibilities. Thank you all, Dylan, Tristan, Nick. It's good. It's good. I'd see that band.
Yeah, no, thank you all for writing in. Your contributions all year round are welcome, and we really appreciate everybody who takes the time out to write a little something here on email or sometimes on social media. So
I think so we can just be pure goofs after this. Let's get our closing out of the way. I think no call to actions. It's a time of rest. Even though we did it at the very beginning, we got it out of the way. All I'll say is thank you all for listening, for tuning in, for giving us encouragement, for donating to streams, for being our patron, for donating to Extra Life, just whether monetarily or not, y'all supporting us in these little ways. Really, I really appreciate it. It always lifts my spirits. This is fun to do. We would probably just do this anyway without any sort of audience. It's fun to hang out. But thank y'all truly for being a part of this and coming along with us on this journey. And here's to a bright and vibrant 2022.
Hear, hear. Well said. Think you can't see my mug, but it's up. Cheers.
Oh, someone has that mug at work.
It's a good mug.
Pier 1?
Probably.
Because you picked it out, right?
Yeah.
You got all the glassware?
I got all the glassware. I got all the stationery. I decorated. I did some decorating.
Of course. It's fun.
Yeah.
You gonna say anything? Or are we gonna close? Or are we gonna move on?
Well, I to echo Aaron's point, without you all, this would be far less fun. But we, it really helps when we both are, coming to the pod every weekend and there's something in the inbox, there's a new patron, or when we are on stream and the chat is just going off. We absolutely love it. It brightens our days. It brings the life back into our eyes. And as I am a mostly at-home boy, it's a nice sense of community that I wouldn't be getting in another setting. So to that, and for keeping me sane, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and this community kicks ass. Everybody says it. Everybody who casually, peruses the Kame House Party Instagram or tunes into a stream and lurks, it's like, wow, you guys have great fans. You guys have really fun, nice fans that listen to your content and watch your stuff. And that is huge. Like, that's big. We could be like the Doughboys and have shit people like us, but instead we have nice people like us. So
no one's mean to us, and I'm so surprised every time.
It's insane.
These emails should be like quit, and that's it. The subject is quit. The body empty.
The body is just a link to it's like get back on LinkedIn, you two. Find another day job, please. But yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. And all right. Now we can goof around. But you gotta, this is the last one for the year. You gotta kind of, the show's not over yet.
I know.
But I meant to the audience. Do we see keep fighting now? Do we save it? Do you want to do it after? We got to do it at the end, right?
We got to do it at the end.
All right.
We got to do it at the end. We'll break the veil, and we'll just do what we always do at the end.
Okay. I like that. You heard it here first, folks.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So stay tuned for a fun Yuletide improv.
Okay, everyone, gather around. Freezer Force, I need everyone in the Freezer Force to gather around me right now.
Ten Hut.
All right, at ease, men. Sit on the floor. I'm going to tell you a
crisscross applesauce.
Zap! I'm going to tell you a story, and I need everyone to pay attention because it's a story about a very special member of the Ginyu Force. You know the Ginyu Force, headed by one of my strongest members of the Freezer Force, Captain Ginyu. I have a very special
we love him.
I love him too, and I also love to zap!
Oh, I thought Steve was going to get away with that one.
And you thought I wasn't going to hear that, did you, Alistair?
I whispered. I'm Alistair, the quietest.
And now you're dead. Zap! Anyone else have anything to say before the story begins? Before I open this book?
This is me thinking, a random member of the Freezer Force. I really have to pee, but I better not say anything. Good thing Lord Frieza can't read thoughts.
You look like you have to pee, young man. But I'm going to start the story anyway.
Oh, thank God. He didn't hear my thoughts.
But I did hear that. Zap!
I said it out loud!
Keep your thoughts inside, or I will zap you all the way to oblivion. And you'll be...
I know I'm going to die from this, but I got to say, you want me to use my inside thought voice?
You know what? For a few different reasons, I'm going to let you live. Gonna let that one slide. But don't get cocky. Okay? Don't make me turn the ship around and zap you. As I open this book to tell you about a story. It was a planet far, far away from here. Wah! Wah!
Oh boy, Goldina, what a beautiful baby boy you brought into the world.
Oh, Guldo, if it wasn't for your beautiful 4 eyes, I don't know what I would have done. And this kid is just a spitting image of you. He's got 4 eyes on the sides of his head, and he's got green skin just like us.
Yup, and he's all bumpy and lumpy, just like you. Oh, sorry, I got a little
Oh,
aroused there.
hey,
Not for the just thinking about you. It's been a minute because of the pregnancy.
I know it's been a while, but we gotta, now that we've had the child, it's time for the doctor to check him out so we can take him home. Our perfect little
All
boy.
right, I can't. I know. That's a loud baby. We heard her crying in the other room. We gotta wait for the doctor to get in to tell us the good news that he's healthy and everything's fine.
Okay, shut up. I'm your doctor.
Oh,
The
very
birth was a
stirred.
shut up. The birth was a success. Oh my, he's very demanding. Shut up. I said shut up. I'm not done. I got stuff to say. I'm your doctor. The birth was a success.
Goldina, you're prickly. You haven't done that in years.
Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. It's nothing.
Are we gonna do it in the car?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's the vibe I'm getting.
Ooh. Are my frills showing? I don't know what's going on. All right, both of you, shut up.
Oh, now I'm getting prickly.
Put your frills away.
Broop.
Broop. Because I have something very important to tell you about your son.
All right, you mentioned him. We're calmed down, please. The important thing is that he's very healthy. Nothing's wrong with him. We understand.
Well, to that end, he weighs the right amount. He's got perfect
200
skin tone
pounds.
and color. 200 pounds. All four of his eyes are looking in different directions. Yeah, he's got great vocal cords. But the thing that he's missing, and I don't know if you're ready for this, but your baby boy was born without a nose.
Oh my.
No.
No. No. No nose.
No nose.
No nose.
Oh, what a terrible chain of events. Oh.
Our family's shamed.
I'm still gonna do you in the car.
It's gonna be so it's gonna be nasty. Well, good thing he doesn't have the nose. He can't smell the sex stink we're gonna make. Because I have not washed.
For the last time, just shut up. The only correct thing you've said is that your son won't be able to smell the sex that you have in the car when you take him home. Ah, Jesus. Jesus, where's the sponge?
Hey, man, it's right here.
Oh, thank you. God, these people make me sweat. Anyway.
I mean, look, doctor, do you need a... I'll let you finish your thought, but you need a ride?
No. You've been talking over me the whole time. I'm just a freaking doctor. So what? What do you have to say?
I just want to know, you need a ride home?
Oh, yeah. Cut to 20-something years later.
Wait, Guldo's 20-something? Okay, real time. This is staying in.
We never.
But I need to know, how old is in relation to human years?
In relation to human years? I don't know.
Yeah.
I would say at when Guldo enters the Ginyu Force, he's like 25, maybe. Yeah.
What I was gonna say, and maybe it's just because he's a wrinkly guy. He's got Benjamin. He's Benjamin buttoned up. I feel like he's like late bloomer.
Okay.
So I feel like he's been trying to get in for years. I feel like he's in like mid-30s when we finally meet him in the show.
Okay. Let's get that into the voiceover thing.
Yeah. Again, this is all staying in.
This is all staying in, but here we go. 30 years later, in the outer reaches of the galaxy, the Ginyu Force was convening for an annual ritual of sorts. Ho, ho, ho! What lovely trees and balls we have. Ginyu Force! welcome to the Christmas games. As every year, we, the Ginyu Force, come together over games and merriment and take a little break from the constant beating of other people and the joys of fighting. And this year is very special because, gentlemen, we've got a new recruit. The intern Guldo is here through the holiday, and so he's going to join in our Ginyu games.
Hey, Goldo, is there a reason you didn't go home for the holidays?
I really kind of don't want to talk about it. Let's just say my
Oh, come
parents
on.
are a little peculiar.
What do you mean? Can you elaborate on that, mate? I mean, we're all mates here. I talked about how my parents were, they were Quakers. How that affected
Oh, yeah.
me.
You lived simply for how long?
Couple years. That's why I just learned how to do my hair good because of it.
I mean, darn,
Whip.
those Quakers kept your hair down.
Mhm.
That's a bad thing.
I couldn't listen to that one song about whipping it back and forth.
Oh, Willow
It
Smith.
wasn't pious.
All right, fine. I'll tell you. Ever since I was born and my parents had a threesome in the back of their car while they drove me home, I don't have a nose, and they shunned me. And I traveled the galaxy looking for a place to belong, and I found this Ginyu Force. And I'm so happy that I passed the intern program, and I hope to be a full member in the new year.
I mean, mate, we barely noticed that you didn't have a nose. We've, I mean, this is really the first time I'm noticing.
I mean, it's just a little funny that you don't have a nose.
Now, boys, Jace, Berta, calm down. Just because Ginyu doesn't have a nose doesn't mean that he can't join in our Ginyu games. You know. But Raccoon, you've been awfully quiet.
Sorry, I apologize. Captain Ginyu, I apologize. I was reminiscing about the holidays, the Yuletide, what it means during this time of year, how my voice will never change in some unexpected manner, the constant of traditions juxtaposed against the change of each new year. You know me, a thinker, sort of a loner, but I am ready for those traditional games, Captain.
Wow, I almost forgot that you had such a sultry voice, Raccoon. I nearly fell asleep. It was so calming. But exactly right. We've got to get to the Ginyu games. Finally, the holiday tradition that also serves as an induction to new members. And here it is. The smell test.
That's right. As the newest member, we have various cakes that Jace has made, and you have to identify them, but not by taste, with your snake tongue, not by feel, with your raccoon cheeks,
What lovely cheeks.
but by smell. And
With my
that shouldn't be a
lovely
problem,
nose.
right?
To myself, oh no, they're gonna figure me out. I'm not gonna be a member of the Ginyu Force just because I can't smell something. Oh no, this is my worst nightmare. Out of my own head, I can do it.
Goldo, if you allow me the great honor of going first in these games to sort of show you how it's done, how Raccoon does the boom on these cakes and lead them to their tomb.
All right, mate.
All right.
You gonna sniff one pie?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna sniff
I
the
thought
other?
it's not a cake. It's not a
Oh,
cake.
Wait, no. I made cakes. I made apple cake. I made boysenberry cake. I made cherry cake.
Jace, my very dumb, my very, but beautiful, inside and out friend. Did you make the classic mistake again of creating several pies instead of cakes? Two completely different culinary desserts.
Oh, dummy! I made a mistake. I made pies instead. Oh, I guess he can't. He can't very well sniff pies, can he? Can he, Captain Ginyu? Bong! You idiot! Pies still smell. The games must continue.
All
Or
right,
my name's not Captain Ginyu. That's my one holiday rhyme. That's it. I'm not gonna do another one.
Jace, please, my dearest friend, please present one of your homemade, made with love, from down under pies.
Well, here you go.
Too
Try
nice.
this.
Yes,
He's
yes,
using
I'm
his
getting-
sniffer excellently.
I'm inhaling a great.
He doesn't even need to waft.
Whoa, he's smelling so powerful. Little rocks are floating in the air. There's so much energy from his sniffing. A powerful nose.
Now that's power. I love it. That's one of my guys, one of the Ginyu Force. Ooh, baby.
Yes, I, Raccoon, shall now wager a guess as to the nature of this pie. The crust, graham cracker. The filling, reminiscent of those bustling streets of Manhattan. I'm reminded of the first president of this nation of America on the planet Earth, George Washington.
He's so well read.
That's right. Jace, in your failure, actually succeeded because this is, in fact, a New York cheesecake with cherries on top. Thank you.
Oh, he's got it. My goodness. First try and everything. Wow. That was even faster than I could move.
Oh, no, I'm really in for it now. My voice is changing, too. That's how nervous I am.
Guldo, now that you know how the game is played, are you ready to play this Ginyu game of guess the... I mean, in years past it was guess the cake, but now it's guess the pie.
I've got a hot and fresh one right here for you, Goldo. Just stick your... just come close to it.
All right. I'll do it.
Hey, no licking the air with your tongue to gauge the temperature of it. That's cheating.
Sorry. I'm just gonna rub my finger along it and
Pop.
ow!
Goldo. We said only your nose.
Oh,
The
but
Ginyu. That's the Ginyu Force way. 1 sense at a time.
Captain, I don't have a nose and I can't smell the pie.
Gasp. Australian
Gasp.
gasp, mate.
Snaky gas.
Proper British gentleman gasp. Ah.
Wow. I
Yeah, that's...
hate to have to say this, but I
You hate
can't
to do
let
it to
this.
him, Captain.
I have to do it to him. I gotta set my man straight. Guldo, guess what? There were other Ginyu games planned for the rest of the night, and without a nose, you simply can't participate. I'm sorry, but why don't you go mope around the ship for a while, and maybe we'll reconsider your application that I'm holding up here.
Yeah, look, sorry, you can't participate in Eskimo kisses. That's an hour-long game.
You can't participate in red nose rundown where we all put on a red nose and we run around in a circle until we fall over because we're so dizzy and fun.
you can't participate in brown nosing, which, I mean, that's an after hours thing. Your parents might be down though.
Did someone say after hours? Zarbon here. Hello. Anybody's
Zor-
nose?
Zorbon, it's great to have you. Oh, some might say the sixth member of the Guinea Force. Well, actually,
Oh,
as of now, fifth member. Until something happens. Sorry, is Goldo? Yeah, Goldo's still here. I shouldn't have said that, dummy.
he's just the intern, Jace. Don't worry about it. And while all
great.
this fun and
Great. I don't feel bad at all. Thank you for telling me how to feel, Captain.
that's my job. I'm the captain. Now, everyone, sit counterclockwise in a circle. It's time for nose goose.
It's Goldo as you're walking away crying. I'll yell this out to you that it is very similar to Duck Duck Goose, but we use our noses to touch people's heads.
I get it.
He's like walking, floating in. Sorry, this is Jace. He's like floating, and it's like real awkward. He's kind of bumping into stuff.
He's a lot like a deflating Mylar balloon blowing
it.
down a hallway.
That's it, Berta. That's it, Berta. You nailed it. You got it on the nose.
Ha 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 ha. And they all laughed. Oh, yeah.
Woe is me. Guldo. Now, I'm never gonna make it in the Ginyu Force. I might as well get comfortable here in the belly of the ship where all the lame technology and pipes and stuff are. All this because I don't have a nose? Like no one else in the galaxy doesn't have a nose?
No nose.
What?
It's
Are you?
a xenomorph? No, good guess though. It's the right setting for it. It's very dark. I need to fix this ship. It is drippy. For no reason.
Wait a minute. The only person I know who knows that much about this ship and its construction, you're Lord Frieza.
Guilty as charged. I apologize for my appearance. Sometimes I have to stretch out my different forms. This is here's a little secret. You must take this to your grave, which may be soon, maybe not. I don't know when that happens. I'm the boss of you. But it's my third form. Some people call it Muppet Xenomorph. Those people are very rude.
They are very rude, Lord Frieza. You look glorious and might I say handsome, even without a nose.
Look, I see you're down. You're obsessed with this nose thing. We haven't had a stand up in a while. Let's wrap. I know it's a holiday, but I'm still the boss.
All right, Lord Frieza, if you'll have an audience with me, I've always been self-conscious about my nose. My parents shunned me for not having a nose, and now Captain Ginyu won't let me play in the Ginyu games because I don't have a nose.
They are all strangely nose related for some reason. I don't quite get his obsession with the nose. But he is the captain. I let him run his department however he wants to. I'm not a micromanager. I'm a macro manager. I believe in big moves and big energy blasts. Any other embarrassing stories from your childhood that could give me context on this?
I peed my pants in 3rd grade.
Nose related, I was gonna say, unless that had something to do with it somehow.
I couldn't smell the pee.
Okay, you couldn't, but could you feel it?
Oh, Lord Frieza.
Time heals all wounds. It makes it look. You can laugh at it now, right?
I thought it was okay because it didn't smell.
Oh no, you don't have that problem now, do you? This is strictly an OP.
No, Lord
Bonnie.
Frieza, I've learned.
What? How not to pee your pants? Wonderful.
Well, Lord Frieza, if you'll allow me to say this, it depends.
See, that's why I put you up as a member of the Ginyu Force. Because of the such wordplay. They need someone like that. Not everyone can be blessed with a nose or certain things. You can't have the horns of a Captain Ginyu, the hair of a Jace, the weird snakiness of a Berta. Let's see if I can remember all their names. Or the smooth, soothing voice, an unchanging from the till the day he dies voice of a
It'll always
raccoon.
be the same to me.
You can't. But when we bring all these forces together, you have the Ginyu Force. That's what makes that group such a formidable part of my. What was that?
Sorry, Lord
Oh,
Frieza.
you can't. So snot just comes out of that hole, huh?
Sometimes it's just something it just happens,
Oh,
Lord
that
Frieza.
one was brown. Cool.
I
Talk about
mean,
it.
but your words of encouragement, Lord Frieza, you're right. The Ginyu Force is a makeup of different kinds of fighters and skill sets, and I know I'll show them my mind bind power, and they'll have to accept me then.
Oh, you haven't shown. They don't know about that yet. That's really the only reason I recommended you, because you have insane amount of psychic power.
I don't think Captain Ginyu likes to read. It was
No,
on the application.
his inbox is so full. HR has gotten onto him about that. He's a face-to-face person. I can't. I mean, I knew that going in when I hired him, and you accept it. You work around it.
I mean, he gets the results, and I think I'm ready. I can do this.
Just that's right. Maybe your weakness can be a strength.
Wham, 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 wham. Calling all members of the Ginyu Force. Calling all members of the Ginyu Force. We have an urgent mission for the Ginyu Force. Wham.
I love that alarm. I'm so glad we paid that talented voiceover artist Vince White to do it, who's available for work now, I think. Anyway, little Guldo, I think that's your cue.
Really? Oh, I better get going. Thanks again, Lord Frieza.
All right, smack on the butt. Get out of here, you scamp.
Ah,
This is technically a sports operation, so that's legal.
we're a team.
Just he somehow made this basement more drippy.
Did someone say drippy? Lord Frieza, I've been looking everywhere for you.
Zarbon, ew! Don't look at me. I'm in my third form, the grossest one.
Oh, Lord Frieza, you know that form doesn't mean anything to me. Watch, I'll transform. Now I am just like you, Lord Frieza.
I mean, let's not look. I thought we were gonna call this off.
I'm sorry, Lord Frieza.
I thought we'd agreed it was best for everyone if we just.
Anyway,
stopped
I'll revert.
All right. This.
But I did want to ask, did you have anything to do with that urgent mission for the Ginyu Force?
Who? Me?
All right, men. We're about 3 hours out from our destination. Lord Frieza has
I love
contracted us.
space.
All right,
Me,
Jace.
Jace.
Oh, Jace, we know
It's
you.
because of the rhyme. You got me.
I know. Look, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I won't. I did a rhyme earlier. I won't do another one. No, no, no. But we're about 3 hours away from our destination. And when we get there, we're gonna blow up whoever it is Lord Frieza wants us to blow up. Okay? Everybody know the deal? Great. All we have to do is get past this weird gaseous cloud thing.
Yeah, it's all green and I mean, I mean, my snake eyes are telling me is that poo? I Rakumen, as I look upon, first of all, admiring the majesty of the universe. Second of all, yeah, that's definitely that's feces. It's a fecal cloud, Captain. I'm sorry.
A fecal cloud? Well, nothing like that's ever stopped the Ginyu Force before. No change in course, men. Forward. We gotta get this done and back for more Ginyu games.
I still owe a lot of you a lot of Eskimo kisses.
And I owe you all gingerbread houses that smell very nice.
And we still have to light the Yankee candles that we get that Lord Frieza gets us in a gift basket.
And I'll help.
Help how?
Well, I got this really cool power. It's called mind. Wham, wham, wham. Incoming smell. Incoming smell.
Captain, the stink. It's coming through. It's coming
Oh,
through
no.
the vents.
Our ships that prevent us from being sucked out into space can't keep this smell out of our pods. Oh God!
Oh no, it's on my tongue, Captain. I know the temperature of it.
Oh, it's filling my ship. Oh, it smells so bad. I'm passing out.
Me, I'm going down under to sleep.
I think I have to roll over on my back and play dead.
Raccoon, I'm fighting this off. It's just a stink, I tell myself, but it's more than that. It has a form. It is alive and is invading every part of me. My consciousness is leaving my body, and now, in the darkness of space, I slumber.
Oh my gosh, get that guy a BAFTA. Oh, wait a minute.
I already have one.
Huh? He does? Wow, these guys are accomplished. I can't wait to make the ranks. But wait, they're all asleep at the wheel. What's going to happen to their pods?
Sun, encountering giant-ass sun in 30 seconds, unless someone does something.
I know. I'll use my mind bind power and control their ships remotely. That ought to do it. All right, here we go.
Crisis averted. Landing at destination right now. Open this pod.
My God! What happened? Last thing I remember is fighting off some stinky molecules in my nose. But we're here. We were in space, but now we're here.
And the last thing I remember is promising everyone an extra big Eskimo kiss, but then passing out from a stink.
And
Oh, the stinks. Berta, are you all right? Get that stink out of your mouth.
Oh, right. It's out. And,
Berta?
me? Who? Ah, me.
There we go.
It was lingering on my tongue. I couldn't move fast enough to get it away from me. The last thing I remember was hurtling towards a sun and then passing out.
And the last thing I remember is thinking upon all of my accomplishments, both on stage and in front of the camera, seeing the infinite that is the gloriousness of a star that is not quite as big as mine, and then passing out.
Well, so after you guys passed out because of the smell, I used my mind bind power, which is a telepathic power and lets me control things remotely. And I flew us onto the planet, and I happened to land our pods right onto our target. Or right onto our target.
That's amazing. You not only can you deflect smells, you have psychic powers. That's amazing.
That's truly special. And I don't know, cool, I guess. Here we go. You think that just 'cause you saved the Ginyu Force from some evil smell, that you get a free pass into my ranks? Ha! Well, you're wrong, because all we have to do now is cut off all our noses, and this will never happen again. Right, gentlemen?
Right, I got a bunch of knives here, and I'm handing them out.
This'll go quicker than me running the 100-meter dash.
And this will be much like my portrayal of Lady Macbeth. That's right. It was an all-boys school.
Holy crap.
The
this guy's got
Fenworth Academy.
range. Fenwick, oh my God.
All right. On three, shall we? We're all placing our knives upon our proboscises.
Yeah, on 3. 1,
2,
2, 3.
Three.
Wait, mind bind. Look at yourselves. You're gonna cut off your perfectly good noses just to spite a smell? Just 'cause you lost? But I'm part of the team, right? And I helped us complete the mission without a nose. So what I'm trying to say, and someone very xenomorphy and very wise once told me, that just 'cause you have a nose means you could still go the distance. And that's what I did. And that's why I've stopped you all from cutting your... well, everyone except Raccoon.
Yeah, I got halfway through my nose. Oh,
And
it's
release
much
mind bind.
It's much like my performance of King Lear all those years ago on the stage.
Now I don't
I
believe
got
it at
into a
all.
real accident. What? I have certificates on my
well,
phone.
If
I
you
have
don't
a-
have the voice to back it up, I
got a-
could have done that.
I got a-
Antigone, look at me.
I mean, Captain, that's pretty good. But I got a picture here with Patrick Stewart. That's
Oh,
at
you
his
mean
house.
the captain of the Starship Enterprise.
He's an accomplished Shakespearean actor.
How did I not know this?
We were both in a
Yes.
Midsummer Night's Dream.
How did we not know this? But either way, the change in your voice has changed your character entirely, and we don't believe that you had any of these accolades that we've seen and know. And we guess what? Guess what? I'm so fast, I went to the ship and I threw them out.
That's right. And I'm so dumb. I forgot all the times I went to your plays and was there front row in those flowers I handed you. And how I met Kate Blanchett backstage that one time never happened. Oh, I mean, if you guys are saying it, I guess I'd never happen. I was never an accomplished British actor. Whoops, sorry. Got to get rid of that. I
That's
guess I'm
right.
just a big guy that loves to fight.
That's
I
right.
have no other interest outside work.
Well, guess what? I think after this successful mission, on our way back, we're all gonna get some sweets.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And so ends our story of how Raccoon got that weird voice he has now. Wasn't that something, other Frieza Force members? Did you realize that Raccoon is an accomplished actor of stage and screen? And I
Lord
recruited him.
Frieza, wait a minute, Lord Frieza.
Do I have to zap? Oh, it's you.
I
Guldo.
thought the story. Look, I snuck in through the back, and I've been hanging out, just like nodding my head, like what a great story and a good lesson. And well, I thought this was about me. You even introduced it as me.
It was a classic misdirect. And from the end
You
result,
M-nighted me.
look.
You
M. Night,
shamalammed me.
I shamalama ding dong this thing. Lord Frieza. You know what? They should change the title of that movie to Cold.
The beach that makes you cold.
That's right. In my story, it's a icy beach in Honolulu, Hawaii.
I mean, that's a bit of a twist. You go there expecting warmth.
I know,
I'd watch
right?
it. I mean,
Thank you.
at least like if it was on Netflix or something.
Wait a minute.
I'm
Lord
not.
Frieza.
What? Well,
Lord
what's
Frieza
the rental
gets
price?
theatrical releases only for Lord Frieza. I need to get the galactic box office back.
Heartbreak feels good in a place like that. I hope someone out there got that.
Anywho, thus ends our holiday festivities aboard the Frieza Force ship. I hope you enjoyed your story, children. I mean, Frieza Force members. I don't like children.
Oh, my thoughts are so loud now. I have to pee so bad.
Hey, you, piss boy.
Yes.
You may go.
Uh,
To hell, Zap!
oh, his pee's everywhere. His pee didn't get zapped. That's how powerful Frieza is.
Well, guess what? I don't smell it.
And see.
Scene. Woo!
Ooh.
Happy holidays.
Yeah. no further explanations or
No
questions.
further questions.
Just enjoy yourselves. Spend time with loved ones if you can.
Yeah, take a much deserved, much needed break and get ready for 2022. Cause you know these two motherfuckers are coming right back. We'll be back sometime in January. And we'll be doing all the safe stuff you know and love. Weekly podcast drops, Patreon pregame stuff, Twitch streams. See, I said streams. I'm alluding to maybe there might be more, but you'll have to stay tuned. And you know, whether you are trying to find your place in the workforce or you're getting ice cream with your boys on Christmas Eve, you gotta
keep
fighting.
That's too many burps. I'm sorry.
Deal with it. Fighting.
Yummy, yummy house party.